Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris from New York, Westchester County. It's, I don't know, January, I don't know what the fuck the date is. It's like the 16th or something, maybe the 17th, I don't know. Let's check the phone. I can do this while I'm recording. 17th of January 2020. We're almost into a year now. A year. Almost into a year of this nonsense. 1 year. It's supposed to last a couple of months. At best, right? No, but you're now in a year. You know what it is with these people? I mean, you know, how flat earthers react to this is exactly what they wanted to see. It's almost like it's been planned. You know, here we have back in 2015, you know, let's release flat earth. You know, let's let it out there. It's 14, maybe 6, whatever the hell the date was, who cares? You see where I'm getting at, though. You know what I'm saying? So it was released, okay? This epidemic happens, and I'm not even going to get into it. not even going to work. Can't get me started with this anymore. Unless if I'm on a private show with somebody or talking to them on a radio show or something else. But not on this channel anymore. So anyway, is this to... I don't know. Is this to like almost fuck with us in a way? I mean, really. You can't even walk around anymore. I mean, it's amazing. I feel like I'm in... God, what was that Twilight Zone episode? Oh, it was The Mannequin. Remember that Twilight Zone episode? The Mannequin? Where she was a humanoid for a short period of time. She lived her life. And then all of a sudden, she really is a mannequin. And she comes back. And she leaves that life away. But she lived it. You see, now that's where you gotta understand my previous video with the genie in a bottle. That's almost exactly what everybody here is going through. All right, forget about the mask for a second. And let's go back to the genie in the bottle. You know, you're here, you're living your life, you're doing what you're doing. You've got a life. You've got bills, you've got a house, you've got kids, you've got a wife. And if you don't, you're still living it. It doesn't make a difference either way. But when you die and you go away and leave this area, even though you have had your memory erased completely of the contract that you made with the genie, you're still going to remember this place. You always will, because you're here to learn something, obviously. And for those of you who die when you're in your 20s or when you're younger from something, you didn't fulfill the obligation of the contract, so you go back. See, the obligation of the contract is to live a fulfilling, whether it being fulfilling life or to live a life down here. I don't even know where the hell I'm getting at this. I don't even know why I got back to the genie in the bottle. It's just so frustrating. It's just unfucking believable how fucking trained people are in Westchester County. It's unfucking believable. Trained. Hey, mask. Hey, mask. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. Mask. Hey, is there any way of making sense with a mask? No. Don't even bother. Don't even fucking bother. Just call a mask. Hey, mask. What's up? When all of this is gone and everybody's got inoculated with all of their shit and all of whatever the fuck that is that they're pumping into people, go back to mask and say, aren't you ashamed of yourself? That's the best way to describe it. Oh, fuck. It's fine. Look, we're all going to deal with this as flat earthers, and we all know what the truth is. And I find it so amusing though, but I can't even walk into town, without being eyeballed, without wearing one. I mean, do you see how bad it's gotten? It's not just now that it's everybody's wearing it, but everybody's come up with this new law where it's like required now. You're an outcast for not wearing it. Oh man, I mean, it's just so bad. It's so fucking bad here in Westchester County. I can't even tell you right now. Westchester, you suck, you fucking trained rats. You fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker, and many other things too. And you don't know what the hell is going on. People are making a big deal about the mask. Meanwhile, they don't even know what the fuck they live on. They don't even know what the hell they live on. They can't even wake up to that. And you know what? I'm not saying I knew this all my life. I didn't. I figured it out. I did my research. Okay? All right? And one thing leads to another, leads to another, and then leads to another. And then you just tear apart the ball. And then now you figured out that the earth is flat. And who do you tell? Who do you trust with this information? Who do you even waste your time with, And I'm not saying it's a waste of time to bring it up with people, but most of them, yes, you're wasting your fucking time and your breath and your energy. You've got to save it. I've had some people email me that, want me to talk to them and go on a show. I've already done that. I did it. I've been down that rabbit hole already. And I got fucked doing it one time. Because I thought they were serious and they really wanted to know something. But then I was mocked. So, you want me to go on one of your shows? Don't give me a fucking email, snail mail. Give me a call. Let me hear who you are. All right? I'm not going to waste my time with emails anymore. I just don't have the time to deal with that. Anyway, look. My announcement is that I just purchased the P1000. And you'll be seeing my pictures versus NASA pictures. You know what I love about NASA pictures is they make this beautiful object with flames coming out of it, and I'm referring to the sun, that you'll never see that if you actually with a conventional camera. Well, it happens to be the most powerful camera in the world, but besides that, you'll never see that. And you'll never see Sirius. Yeah, that's a star that's up there in the Amazing Light Show. It looks like liquid. But yet, the NASA pictures, the photographs that they have, the drawings, look like this brilliant blue object with flames and shit coming out of it and all these amazing things. And that's what they want you to think, that actually does exist up there. Space. I love that word, space. They couldn't think of anything else, right? Just, what do you want to call it? I just see the meeting around, at the round table. What do you want to call this? Space. It's beautiful. I love that term, space. That's what I'm going to call it, space. And then Star Trek comes around and says the final frontier. You know what should be the final frontier is to dig up all of these artifacts that are covered with mud. Oh, that's right. Wait a minute. I'm also into mud flood too. That's right. Neil deGrasse Tyson even said it himself in one of his articles, I believe, that he was okay, now I'm going to refer back to Manhattan Hedge. That's right. We have on 34th Street, I believe. Is it 30? I think it's 34th Street. Isn't that where that movie, the Christmas movie, whatever the hell that movie was, Miracle on 34th Street? There it is. Okay, that's right. It is. You see, I'm just figuring. I see, you figure all of this shit out. On 34th Street, between the month of May 29th and June 12th, you have the sun that parallels with the grid. Okay, and I've always been telling you that New York City is very easy to figure out. It's just a grid. That's all it is. how you figure out how to get through the city. But anyway, the sun parallels it, and I'll be down there during that period of time. It goes on for about a week. You know, well, whatever, 12 days. And now I'm going back to the Miracle on 34th Street. Interesting. See how all of this ties together? Anyway, it's been going on and on and on and on. And I tell people, this is one of the things I do tell people, is if we are traveling through the universe at this enormous amount of speed, whatever the fuck it may be, who cares? Doesn't make a difference. It's made up. It's bullshit. Why even waste your time memorizing these numbers? Because there's just no reason to. How could everything be exactly the same way? How could the stars never, ever, ever move for thousands of years? Thousands of years they've never moved. But yet we're traveling at this immense speed through space. You guys have been duped. We've all been duped to believe that we live in this fantasy land that just doesn't exist. But when you realize where you live and you realize exactly what is going on with Hollywood, with everything, with control, okay? And that's what it all is. It's all about control. All of this is about fucking control. They need to control the population. All of everybody, they have to control you. And they do. They have. Expensive cars, expensive houses, jobs, college, and beyond. And they control everybody. And here it is, right now. Look at everybody. Look at them all. Look at them all. Look at them all. Scared. They all look like, oh God, I don't even know what word I want to use. Just like chickens. They do. They look like chickens with a beak. I can't even talk to anybody on the sidewalk anymore. Somebody at the supermarket tried to get into a conversation with me about, I don't know what the fuck was he eating. Those rice patties or whatever the fuck it is, you know. He's telling me he's got diabetes and this and that. And I'm just like, okay, fine. Should I have told him about flat Earth? Should I have wasted my time? No, I just went along and did my shopping, but these people are just hopeless. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying everybody, but it just seems like a large majority of them are hopeless. Anyway, when I receive my package, I will be doing the unboxing. I'm going to give you some tips and pointers about the P1000, things that I've learned on the P900 and the difference between this. My research says, and it's actually, these two cameras are very similar. One does a bit, maybe 10% better of a zoom. So I'm excited about that. So that's it. That's my announcement. And I don't know. I'm sure I missed some things. And that's what I do. But that's just me. Nothing scripted, nothing written, nothing at all. Except just me. I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos and let me be a part of your life.